Hi, this is Mato. Welcome to my online chess lecture. In this video, I will show you a game between Emanuel Lasker and Alekhine. This game was played in St. Petersburg in 1914. Emanuel Lasker had white pieces and he started with d4. Alekhine played d5. c4, Queen's Gambit, but now Alekhine played e5, Albin, Countergambit. D takes on e5, d4, knight to f3, knight to c6, white to move, a3, g3 is the most played move nowadays. Lasker played a3, bishop to g4, knight from b to d2, queen to e7, h3, bishop takes knight, knight takes bishop. Alekhine castled queenside, queen to d3, h6. If knight takes on e5, then white can play queen to f5 check. So we have h6, g3, g6, bishop to g2, bishop to g7, Lasker castled kingside, knight takes pawn on e5, knight takes knight, bishop takes knight, b4, f5, c5. I'm not explaining much. These are just normal moves. Queen to e6, c6, knight to e7, c takes on b7 check, king to b8, bishop to b2, rook to d6, rook from a to c1, rook from h to d8, rook to c2, f4, pawn takes pawn on f4, bishop takes pawn on f4, rook to d1, knight to f5, and now bishop to c1. Until now, all was kind of a normal game, but now the game becomes crazy, very crazy. Black to move. Knight to e3 was played. What a move. How should white continue? The obvious move doesn't work. Lasker played rook to c5. What is the obvious move? If pawn takes knight, d takes on e3. This is quite bad for white. White has only one good move in this position, and that is rook to c6. Everything else is losing badly. But then rook takes queen, rook takes queen on e6, rook takes rook check. This is very bad for white. Perhaps white can do better. In this position, rook takes on d3. Still, black is better. So, instead of pawn takes knight, we have rook to c5, queen to f6. If knight takes on d1, bishop takes on f4. Queen to f6 was played. Queen to e4. And now knight takes rook. Alekhine was also considering rook to e6. This would be also very annoying for white. One line goes like this. Queen to f3, bishop to h2 check, king takes bishop, queen takes queen, bishop takes queen, knight takes rook, bishop to f4. And this position is as clear as mud. Okay, let's go back to our game. Alekhine played the most obvious move, knight takes rook. Bishop takes bishop on f4. Black to move. Alekhine was choosing between two moves, Knight takes pawn on f2 and knight to c3. He played knight to c3, attacking the queen. This is now the critical position of the game. White to move. Position is not easy. In many variations, white is losing, except one. Please pause and find the best move for white in this position. What did you find? If something like queen to f3 saving the queen, then queen takes bishop, and after queen takes queen, knight takes pawn on e2 check, and black is winning. What else? If rook takes knight, then d takes on c3, and black is winning. However, Lasker found the best move. The best move is, this is the only move that doesn't lose the game. Bishop takes on d6. Did you find this move? Black to move. How should black continue? Black can capture the queen. Alekhine played queen takes bishop on d6. If rook takes bishop, then queen to d3, and white is better. And let's go back. If instead black plays the most obvious move, knight takes queen, then bishop takes on c7 check, king takes pawn on b7, bishop takes knight check, king to c8, bishop to e5, a discovered check, winning the queen and the game. Back to our game. Alekhine played queen takes bishop, queen to e5, queen to b6, queen to e7 attacking the rook, queen to d6, rook to e5, d3, e takes on d3, queen takes pawn on d3, rook to e3 attacking the queen to d1 check, king to h2, knight to b5, rook to e6, knight takes pawn on a3. White to move. White played the move and black resigned. Please pause and find that powerful move that Emanuel Lasker played in this position. Did you pause? What did you find? The powerful move, the very powerful move, looks quite ordinary. It is rook to f6. Alekhine resigned. Can you see the purpose of this move? Intending rook to f8. For example, if queen to d4, rook to f8, and black has no defense. If something like c6, rook takes rook, check. What a game. Lasker won this game, but young Alekhine made him sweat and put him on the ropes at some stages of the game. At some stages of the game it looked like that black was winning. Do you agree? What do you think of this game? And that is all. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. I wish you good luck with your chess and bye for now.